What? 'Tis the season of depression. So let's prevent it. Hey guys, if you're new here, I'm Allison and I make whatever content I feel like making. So, today we are going to talk about preventing seasonal depression. This is coming from someone who is chronically depressed, is on medication, and goes to therapy. So let's get to it. Before we start though, please go subscribe to my channel. We are 9 subscribers away from 100, and that would just make me really happy. Also, you get to watch my random videos that I come up with. I'm waiting. Alright, let's get to it. So, if you're here, you probably want to know how to avoid the season of depression or get out of a slump, something. So my first tip is to clean up the space around you. If your room is a mess, your mind is a mess. I was told this by a therapist, and it literally, anytime my room's a mess, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to clean it because I don't want up here to be a mess. Okay, so she said it like this. She told me, Allison, what does your room look like? And I was like, it's a disaster. And she was like, yeah, I could tell. Okay. Mind you, I have been with this therapist for like years before she said this to me, but this has stuck with me, and this was years ago, like before I moved to Florida years ago. So, clean your room, and if that sounds like too much, start by making your bed. Just make your bed every day. Personally, because Ace sleeps with me, I can't just make my bed when I wake up, because sometimes I wake up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work. I'm not waking him up to make my bed. So when I get home, I will make my bed. And I'll make my bed even like if it's 9 o'clock at night. If I haven't made my bed, I'm making it before I get in that bed. It's become a habit, and I'm so glad that I started doing this. One of my friends actually told me to start making my bed. He told me this about a year ago. He was like, dude, I understand it's hard, but just make your bed every day. And each day it becomes so much easier. So you're gonna start by cleaning up your mess of a room or your car or your house or whatever it is, and you're gonna make your bed, or wherever you sleep, you're gonna organize it and make sure that before you go to bed, you have a nice, presentable place to get into bed. This is gonna it's gonna clear out like the anxiety of, I need to clean my room, or my room's a mess. And like when my room's a mess, that's all I think about. I'm like, oh my god, I need to clean my room. Oh my god, I need to clean my room. So start by cleaning your room. The second piece of advice that I have for you is to watch what you're consuming. And not only is this like food or water, it's also social media, TV, books. So for me, in the next few months, I am going to be focusing on eating more whole foods and less processed foods, just to have like a better energy source. That's another thing. You gotta keep your energy clean if you're avoiding the depression. So make sure that you are eating good foods. If you are not a water drinker, try your hardest. You don't have to start with a lot of water. My mom is not a water drinker. She started with, I need to take a sip of water every day. Now she drinks like bottles of water every day, which is amazing. I'm so proud of her. And so just find small ways to drink water rather than soda or lemonade or tea. Well, you can drink tea, but that's leaf water. But not like super sweet tea. You know what I mean? And then for consumption of like social media or TV, if you can take, let's say you're spending 5 hours a day watching TV or scrolling on social media, one of those, supplement 30 minutes or 1 hour, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't care how, just a small amount of time, and read instead, or listen to a podcast, or just find some other type of media to substitute it. So reading for me is a good one. I really enjoy to read. But I didn't start out of, oh, I'm going to read 10 books. No, I started out, I'm going to read 10 pages and I'm going to do that daily. You have probably heard of it in the 75 Hard Challenge. Just read 10 pages. They do of a nonfiction book, I believe, in the 75 Hard Challenge. But if you're not a reader and you want to read a fiction book, read 10 pages of that fiction book. Fiction books are good too. Anything reading is good. The third piece of advice that I have for you is, if you're like super depressed, like can't get out of bed, make a reverse to-do list and write down every single thing you do. So on the days that you don't want to get out of bed, you're gonna write down that you brush your teeth, you brushed your hair, you made yourself breakfast, you ate breakfast. I don't care if you made it. You ate breakfast, you ate lunch, you ate dinner. Every single little thing that you do, you're gonna write down, because obviously on the good days, you can make a to-do list and you could get 30 things done. Okay, maybe not 30, but you could get a lot of things done. On the really hard days, even if you have 2 things that you did, it makes a difference because you didn't waste your day away. Even though you're gonna feel like you wasted your day away, but you brushed your teeth and you read 10 pages. That is more than nothing. My therapist also taught me that. Well, actually my nephew did, and then my therapist did, and I was like, maybe they're on to something. So on the hard days, I write down every single thing I did. The next piece of advice that I have for you is to get ready. Be presentable. When you look good, you feel good. It's the saying. And I honestly, truly believe that. I'm in a sweatsuit right now because I was talking about depression and felt fitting, and it's super cozy. But I do have my hair done, my makeup done, and I have earrings on. So there's a process in my brain that works, for me at least. So the 5 things that I try to stick by now is hair, makeup, clothes, jewelry, and perfume. You don't have to do all of them at the same time. Like right now, I don't have like the cutest outfit on. Like I'm not gonna go out to a nice dinner in my sweatsuit. I love my sweatsuit though. Thank you, Comfort. I stand by this brand. But since I'm wearing a sweatsuit, I have my hair done, I have my makeup done, I have perfume on, and I have jewelry in. So does that make sense? You don't have to do all of them, but maybe at least 3. Try to get 3 of them done. You look good, you feel good, you smell good. Everything's better when you smell good. The last piece of advice that I have for you today is to move. Movement is going to make you feel so much better. And I'm not saying that you have to go exercise like a professional athlete. Absolutely no, you do not. Especially if you're just starting out. Like for me personally, I exercise about 5 to 6 times a week. But I'm also training to box. Not everybody's doing that, and I understand that. But I do suggest to try to move your body for at least 30 minutes a day. This could be anything from a walk to yoga to, a lot of people are into Pilates right now, to stretching. I box, I run. There's so many forms of movement that you can do, and it will make you feel so much better. And that's another thing that you can write on your to-do list, reverse to-do list, is that you move your body. Moving your body is just going to make you feel so much better. Moving your body is just going to give your brain what it needs from those hormones that you get from moving your body. That is all the advice that I have for you guys today. These are things that just work for me. I know that I'm sure there's a lot of other things that can work for other people. If you have any other suggestions, leave it down in the comments below so that other people could see it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.